Scorpio, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to this reading. Let's connect with your energies for these next few hours and coming days. Today is February 19th, 2026, but the day this message reaches you is the right day for you to receive the sign, a sign from the angels, because we are about to connect with this wisdom of light. So now let's see what your guides have to say, what message they are sending you at this moment, and what they want you to understand. Don't forget to take what resonates and also check your rising sign. It is important as it reveals more, complementing the general message. Your reading starts off very interesting, beginning with the Page of Pentacles, a card that speaks of a solution, a resource. It arrives by way of a formal invitation through some unexpected news, or you simply discover a unique way to approach something differently that, for you, could have otherwise been a major inconvenience or a persistent problem, right? Then the Page of Pentacles emerges to offer us the genuine possibility of receiving something that is pleasant, convenient, and perfectly timely, don't you think? You ultimately receive a concrete, practical solution, for example, to a difficult or pressing financial problem. Until today, you may have wished to find that solution and it seemed impossible. However, the door to the possibility of a solution opens here. In fact, it speaks to me of a new space, a new environment, a new situation, a new connection. It is something that excites you greatly, and it also allows you to show certain knowledge, a certain vision, or a certain thing that you have learned. Because the Page of Pentacles also relates to studies or to qualities and gifts you might possess regarding something you are obviously going to take action on, and through that action, which can obviously come by way of a job, you receive a benefit. This is all about putting your potential into motion to reap the rewards that you truly deserve. There you have a card that draws some attention in this moment of so much expansion, which is a Four of Cups. The Four of Cups puts Scorpio in a situation of boredom or attachment, perhaps an attachment while waiting for that situation. Well, I stay stuck in that so-called comfort zone or safe zone, which honestly, like I always tell you, sometimes is not comfortable at all anymore because I cannot find a solution. And that is where I remain just waiting as if by magic for some chance to appear and finally fix all of this. I would tell you that these are those final moments where you might be feeling this sense of incompleteness, or perhaps this feeling of boredom and apathy regarding the things that simply aren't coming together. It is in this specific space that you truly begin to question everything you have been working toward until now. Something happened because it had to happen that way so that it could lead you or allow you to disembark into another possibility, because that is where your mystery lies, which is the Death card. So I think this opens the door to something bigger, something superior, something better, right? Therefore, there is no need to despair or lose hope while waiting, because you would really be missing the opportunity for this Page of Pentacles to enter. Missing the chance for something truly transformative to occur, failing to shift reality or make a significant difference. It means staying trapped within that persistent sense of dissatisfaction or boredom, instead of opening your eyes to try, from a deep personal place, to move forward and finally locate those genuine opportunities for change. Because sometimes, well, it feels more comfortable to just wait for things to resolve themselves without us getting involved. But that is not how it works. Simply know that is not how magic really works at all. There you have a card that represents you, the Death card, which signifies the great liberation of Scorpio in its most profound form. We open doors to the new, but we also recognize that something in our life no longer makes sense. Something happened, passed, lived, and demanded Scorpio's attention and interest, but no longer does. So that closes doors, but others also open. That is why it tells you, do not miss the opportunity or the occasion that life gives you to receive this great blessing. This difficult situation brings a wealth of important learning and truly great advice, because death is widely considered to be a profound counselor. Therefore, I firmly believe this is the exact stage you were waiting to see come to an end. It is the situation that has finally reached the outcome, which entails a truly great transformation of your entire life. I do not doubt it is personal in all those areas you need it to be, but also spiritually. In fact, the time has come to be firm about your decision to move on to something else, to finally move on to something else. It really is time to leave all of this behind for good. Death brings renewal and change. It signifies the end of a chapter and prepares you for the greatest of beginnings. It is a reminder that the force renewing everything is a natural part of life, and you are finally realizing that nothing is perpetual, that nothing lasts forever. It is all part of the journey. And if you feel that urge to take several steps forward, moving with a renewed sense of purpose and determination, then you're probably opening the door and giving a warm welcome to something completely new in your life. You are calling for novelty yourself, making it possible for something new to emerge. And in doing so, ensuring that the old truly ceases to be a burden or simply ceases to exist. Something unexpected, something that will probably bring a little uncertainty with it because you do not know what is going to happen. But yes, deep down you can feel that what is coming is better than what you are living through right now. So I think this is where the necessary ending arrives, so you can step into a new reality. It is the chance you need to grow, to become something better, and to move forward into the life that is waiting for you. To bring out the best in you, to show the world the best version of yourself. So how do you move from that Four of Cups? You have to realize that you can easily adapt to new conditions and commit yourself to something. This is the final stage where you realize that change is necessary and very beneficial. Even something difficult to go through starts to feel much easier to handle, all because we finally have a clear trigger, which is represented by the Page of Pentacles. There is a difficult situation that may finally be coming to an end. It involves no longer resisting necessary change, avoiding the urge to remain attached to fear, rigidity, or deep resistance. Instead, I am choosing to embrace something that clearly has a solution, moving forward with a peaceful heart. It is also about seeing how these things I am given, or these pieces of news, or this novelty, or this specific situation fundamentally changes my reality. I am opening new doors, and fresh stages now fill the life of Scorpio with a vast array of wonderful possibilities. These are the collective readings of Scorpio. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can book one through my official website today. You can always see the address there in the video, but there is also a pinned comment on your video with the link that takes you directly to the page. Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords card, and the Six of Pentacles card. These cards reveal everything you need to know about what is coming next for you. And here you have the Four of Wands. It is also a moment where death gives way to justice and balance from a place where a truly difficult, very difficult situation is finally coming to an end for good. You are now aware of the outcome, and this is truly a liberating situation. After the Ten of Swords, that is it. Nothing worse can happen, and nothing more painful, sad, or troublesome can possibly enter your life anymore, right? So from that very point, you rise up. And, well, the liberation. The Death card appears. The Ten of Swords is finding that definitive solution to a major problem. And there you feel relief, and your mind, your body, your physical being, your energy, and your environment also feel liberated and relieved at the same time. Things are starting to fall into place because you have a Four of Wands. It feels like Scorpio's life is getting organized, Scorpio's finances are settling, and relationships are finding balance. There's a Six of Pentacles appears, bringing change and harmony to your relationships. There is change and balance in the connections that are important to you, because you are freeing yourself in such a way that you are also inviting into your life or opening the doors to a sincere connection. This is a transparent connection, allowing yourself to be loved and allowing yourself to be cared for. You are receiving love as well. The intentions of someone regarding making something concrete happen are quite interesting. You are currently celebrating what could be a stable structure in your family, a structure involving a commitment, a structure centered on your children, or perhaps a structure in your life at an economic level. It remains what sustains you as represented by the Four of Wands. And there you are, feeling entirely comfortable with what you have successfully achieved. That is a great reason for celebration, even for a well-deserved rest, because the Ten of Swords may have truly led you to a state of complete physical exhaustion, stress, energy exhaustion, and the Four of Wands place you in a moment where you, that energy or that pleasant vibe, are also ready to, well, finally take that well-deserved rest you have been needing for so long. You've got a Six of Pentacles. Here, you're just about to receive something, and you'll understand it as a reward or as something that finally brings balance back into your life. You see them placing that missing coin there almost as if you needed it to see that your life is finally in order, right? Well, it is about finding solutions, whether it is for your family, your relationship, or even your personal life. Perhaps I still needed to resolve that one missing piece that would finally make me feel in total harmony. The Page of Pentacles already told you about it. The resource for that difficult problem or that solution you could not figure out how to resolve until now, the answer, or rather that exact solution you simply could not see before, has finally been revealed to you. And the Six of Pentacles arrives at the perfect time for you to manage your financial resources. It is time to set boundaries in your environment, to feel a sense of balance, while gaining the ability to handle your money truly effectively. It is possible that this situation is the direct product of your professional work, or perhaps it is the result of something you understood was somehow delayed, right? Because I see you with the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands, appearing very self-absorbed or deeply rooted in something specific. Tell me, does that resonate with your current life experience? Well, I have to wait for this because I worked for it. They promised me something and it took time and time and time. And then you do not want to let go of that. You free yourself from the attachment because you understand it has a course, right? And well, the expected compensation finally arrives. The Six of Pentacles represents that missing piece, doesn't it? It brings harmony and connects Scorpio to the essence of selfless gratitude. It is the realization that you have truly been there for someone in need, whether it was financial or otherwise. You showed up when they needed you most. That is the beauty of this energy, a balanced cycle of giving and receiving that restores your peace of mind. And unexpectedly, perhaps you also receive the same compensation from someone that makes sense, given what you are currently in need of right now. Other things will also be in proper order because the Six of Pentacles is also speaking to us about success regarding a situation that is being organized. This is because you are managing matters or have issues in hand to take charge. Well, paying this bill and saving this money, investing these funds to see results soon, or dedicating my time and energy to a certain person or a specific situation, it is my choice. And that is where I draw the line. I am the one managing my time in the face of whatever issues come my way. I take full control of how I handle everything that happens to me. I refuse to be dazed or thrown off balance after emerging from a situation as complicated as the Ten of Swords, where you, Scorpio, may have even lost something along the way. He may have become completely exhausted, right? He might have gone much too far regarding certain specific matters, and that excess eventually led him to the total surrender represented by the Ten of Swords. Therefore, I truly believe that the final gain is simply insurmountable. The way you are going to start managing yourself supports this Four of Wands. So I think it is very likely that it has to do with some type of business, finances, or material matter, which you take into account to manage or arrange according to that Page of Pentacles. It is your capability. You are showing the ability to be a good resource manager in administering them. You are showing that you yourself are managing to maintain a good balance and, above all, to generate a surplus. If you are interested in, well, securing your future, that also allows you to enjoy a sense of true stability. Consequently, all the uncertainty surrounding what will happen tomorrow regarding the financial matters I must responsibly take charge of comes to an end, finally providing you with lasting peace of mind and total clarity. The uncertainty of a relationship, well, what is happening? How is this relationship sustained? This has me feeling quite out of sync. Well, you also need to show respect or realize, Scorpio, that you are starting to respect and integrate other values into your connections, because there is a Four of Wands appearing for you in this situation now. So feelings and stability are merging and things are finally taking shape. Most importantly, you now realize you have everything under control, allowing you to engage in a different way, grounded in the sustainability and security your environment offers. You are no longer acting from the place of denial or the attachment that a Four of Cups once represented. So you also understand the importance of setting many boundaries, just boundaries. Well, look at that little card. What a number, 111. The angels are ready to support you completely in this endeavor so that you can continue creating a life you love with the universe, the life you aspire to. Four of Wands, it is about what you want to create. Everything is aligning perfectly for you to manifest your deepest desires and embrace your true purpose now. It is a big yes from the universe. The universe is working with you, creating your reality and working in your favor. What do you want to create? Believe that you can create that life. That is essential right now, and it will support the wealth you aspire to. Material abundance, emotional abundance, and abundance of life with your children and health. Whatever Scorpio wants today and always. All blessings to you, by the way.